Welcome everybody to another modern stream. Hell yeah, this is modern. Not only is this modern, but you can actually win with this deck apparently, because I've been kind of winning non-stop. This is Titan Vial, folks. Titan, Vial, and Titan. Yeah, this deck has been insanely fun, and I've actually been having some... Let's say that I've been doing a lot better with this deck than with Amulet, which is a very, very, very weird thing to be saying. But that's just the truth. you can go over the VODs on YouTube if you wanna check that out for yourself. But yeah, this deck is an absolute delight. And yeah, I'm just trying new cards. I'm trying out new ways of attacking the metagame. Night of a Reliquary was tested yesterday for the first time, and it actually worked out fairly well. I'm definitely going to continue working with this card. We're going to see what comes up. We didn't get paired against any of the Prowess decks, which is this knight is taking the space of a cursor. So that is basically the switch that I made there. So yeah, we're gonna see how much we missed the third copy of Courser. Today we're gonna be trying Shalai, Voice of Plenty, and I couldn't figure out what else to cut, so I ended up cutting the Fierce Empath. So you're gonna see that we don't have any Empaths today, which is okay. I don't know how good Shalai is gonna be, but there's only one way to find out. And same thing over here. We have Arasta, which is some real spice against the Prowess decks and also against the control decks. And we're also trying out the single-tube copy of Gadok. I don't know how excited I am about this card, particularly because, you know, the matchups where you want it, like if you want to prevent your opponent from casting Cryptic Immense and stuff, it's not like your opponent is going to be signing out the Lightning Bolts, right? So it's just like, I don't know how good it's going to be. And even in matchups where they are not going to have Lightning Bolts, like Storm or Ad Nauseam, they're going to be bringing in answers anyway. So, also even Ad Nauseam can now kill you without even casting Ad Nauseam, so bad times. Still be happy about my Vials? Well, you're missing out. I'm now winning because I haven't tried out Quagnoth. Yeah, so the only issue that I have with Quagnoth is the fact that your opponent plays an Uro and your Quagnoth gets immediately recalled and you can't do anything about it. So, like, if Quagnoth were a 7/7, I would maybe consider it, Jose, but, like, the fact that it's a 4/5 is just like, what are you even... You cannot overpower anything. It's terrible. You can't even give it +2/+0 to... Oh, speaking of... you can't even give it +2/+0 to... Oh, the nuts. The nuts. Seco draw. Mate mode, yeah, I know. Oh yeah, that happened. It was solid though. Yeah. I'm not gonna be a believer, Jose, until I, you know, I actually see that in place. 15 meses, mierda. Gracias, Iván. Un abrazo grande. Gracias por el Prime. Okay. So that's our late game. I think I'm actually gonna hardcast Thalia now. Slow down my opponent's development. Next turn we can call. Lightning Bolt my Thalia. Yeah, I guess we can call for another Thalia. Particularly considering my opponent didn't do anything there. So I think I'm just gonna Underskull for another Thalia. Next turn we can Courser. This is for yesterday. Russians always birthday do. Sounds good, Shauna. Sounds good. Thank you for that. Yeah, we actually vialed in a pretty solid amount of Titans yesterday. Okay, if they have gut shot, we get blown out, but... Oh, come on. Mutagenic growth? Gross. Opponent confirmed Luxac. Confirmed Luxac. Mark on 12, thank you for that Twitch Prime subscription. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Second Courser. So I'm just gonna play another Raminap. Play Heath. Let's make sure we gain some life here. Sprite Dragon's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to say the least. So we died to Lightning Bolt, we died to many things. Opponent's lighting up the stage. It's no good. It's no bueno. Alright, that could have been worse. I think we're just going to keep these on 3. Reclaimer. Just going to cast Titan here. And I guess we have to win. We can't get Blast Zone, which is unfortunate, but next turn we can get Blast Zone plus... we can get Blast Zone plus a Celestia Sanctuary, and we can blow up all the ones if we want to. I've been following you for about 2 years now. Finally get a Prime subscribes. Nice, Markern. Welcome to the Prime Stronghold, my friend. They drew him Metamorphose. They had 0 cards in hand. There should be a law that when the Prowess deck just has 0 cards in hand, they can't draw their best card in their deck, you know? That should be just like a rule. Out of all the things that I did not expect to happen, that one was towards the top of the list. Let's fucking go, man. Let's go. I'll take it. I will take it, Larry. I will take it anytime. I will take it anytime. Why did they scoop? I have no idea. No idea at all. So in this matchup, I think I like Raminap a little bit better than Tracker because Raminap allows me to loop Blast Zones. I don't think I want any of these cards. Maybe Knight of Autumn. I guess they're gonna have Blood Moon, so I guess I do want Knight of Autumn. Alright, Arasta, it's your time to shine, baby. Your time to shine now. Well, we definitely want Thalias. I think we do want Paths. We definitely want Purges. Maybe I want just like 2 Bats. Cut Bellower. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And maybe 1 Steve. Yeah, I think that Prowess is really good, but I'm gonna keep this hand. It's a little bit on the heavy, on the greedy side of things, but I think it's fine. Now the question is... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Reclaimer. They can bolt it, but... If they do, that's one Prowess trigger that they don't get, etc. Elder Gargaroth. Yeah, I don't know about how I feel about that Gargaroth card. I was considering trying it out, but... Two cards on top. White Source. Damn it. Professor Chaos. Missed this camp train by like 1 second. Oh, man. Feels bad. Actually, which one's scarier? I think this one is actually scarier, but the thing is that this one we can... missing on a white source, so I guess I have to take this turn off to Steve. But I can purge this one, and I cannot purge this one. My opponent kept top though, so I imagine I'm pretty dead here. Or maybe not. Blast Zone. Well, that kind of settles it, right? Gonna be pathing this one, because we can actually Blast Zone this one. And I'm not gonna play into Aether Gust, obviously. Because why would we? A Braid would be brutal. Why on earth would you do that on end step? Oh, that's why. Unfortunately, at this point, this one is actually better than the other one. That's a Bolto. Lavadart, yeah, it's the same. Alright, we did. Man, we died with Erasta in our hand. I think that game would have gone a lot different if I had gone turn 1 Bojuka Bog. I think that game goes actually a lot different if I go turn 1 Bojuka Bog. Too slow. Slightly better though, not great. I think I actually want this card in my deck. Hello there. I think I'm gonna get a green source here. So if I draw any land, I can cast the Arasta. Oh, come on. Don't punish me like that. Oh, don't punish me like that. That's so unfair. That is so unfair. Chat, that's... That's so not okay, chat. That's so not okay. I don't approve of that which just happened. I really don't. Yo, I don't own that many push-ups anymore. Wait, do I? No, I own 370 push-ups only. Oh, we're gonna get gusted too? God damn it. Oh. Sick. Well, I guess I'm just gonna copy the Steam vents here. Magic gods be like, fuck you. They really be. They really be. So they're gonna need multiple spells in order to kill the Arasta here, which means I get multiple 1/2s. So that's why I block this with Spear instead of the other one. Because if they block the Sprite Dragon, then they just play Mutagenic Growth and that's it. And I'm planning on purging the Sprite Dragon next turn anyway. Because I can go Raminap, get back Windswept Heath, fetch for a basic Plains. Oh, come on! They just have lethal? That's so messed up. Alright, well, so I guess I have to Golos and gain some life. So let's do that one. At least we don't die to Lava Dart or Wild Slash, which apparently is a card. Can I attack? What can I attack with? One spider. The very conservative attack. I'll block you. Licking Salt and Nips. Damn, that's a username right there. But yeah, welcome to the Primetime Stronghold, my friend. Thank you for that support. Enjoy those emotes. And I hope that you're enjoying the stream. This deck should go cover instead of Radiant Fountain. Well, we do play a pretty reasonable amount of non-basics, of ETB tap lands. So I think we can track her. Plus Raminap, because we got blockers for this guy, so there's no need for us to play it right now. I mean, if they find a bolt, we're just dead, right? So that's literally the only thing that matters at this point. But we might be able to set up lethal for next turn, actually. And even if we lose here, I think that this Erasa is actually very good. Like, it did a lot of work. I was gonna say, don't do it. Put 2 on the bottom. They're digging hard for that lightning bolt. Whoa! Whoa! Damn! Is that a top deck? Is that a top deck, chat? Is that a top deck, chat? Holy shit! Whoa! Are we gonna win this game? I think we're gonna win this game, chat. I think we're winning this. I think we are winning this. Can we set up lethal? So they block here, they block, I guess they block here and here. They take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, this is actually lethal. Yeah, I did have lethal. I got overly excited for no reason. Opponent with the strictly incorrect blocks. Come on. Come on. Show me. Show me that love. Very impressive showing for this from this card. Very impressive showing from this card. Like, it just came down and it immediately took over. Like, my opponent didn't answer it immediately. Great artwork too. It is kind of cool, yeah. All right, you're gonna have to order your Arasta of the Endless Webs, folks. And while you're at it, you can order them using my TCG Player affiliate link. You can support the stream for free while you do so. Thank you for the cheer, Larry. Appreciate it. Well, did not draw. Turn 1 Vial. Period. As did not draw. That's it. You opened it in a promo pack. Confirmed luck sack. All right, that's another good emote. Luck sack. We got so many. Oh, my opponent's playing a control deck. Poggers. Extend their ad foil Rasta is 450. Seems worth. 100%. 100% worth it. Boom. Reclaimer. Go. Deal with this, opponent. Can you deal with this even? We introduced that Vial into my gaming where people were instantly hyped. I mean, just show them this stream. Like, what? Look at this. Look at what's going on right here. My opponent's ramping me I get to go get my Field of the Dead. This deck is the definition of hype. If I had to define what hype means, I would say Titan Vial. Not close. Boom. If they tap out, they get Golos. Are you gonna risk it, opponent? They are gonna risk it, alright. What you got? Look at the fear. Look at the fear. You can smell the fear in my opponent's eyes. Alright, so that gets bounced. I think I'd rather answer the Teferi than redeploy the Vial, I think. Ferry down. Get a Temple Garden. Yes. Golos. Can't force this one, can't cast this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're only missing 1. I think I'm gonna get a castle. We can just get a Flagstones actually. Sure, use a unique amulet list, says my opponent. Alright, so this means that now we're gonna get to trigger Field multiple times. You wanna path my Golos? Be my guest. So now we're gonna get to trigger a lot, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's lead on Steve. The Archmage's Charm sounds good. Oh, Archmage's Charm drawing 2. Okay. Aether Vial. Play land. Trigger fields. Thank you very much. Bounce. So next turn we have I think I'm gonna upgrade my Steves into zombies. We might get blown out if my opponent has exactly the Tension Sphere. Nobody plays the Tension Sphere anymore, though. My opponent packs it in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, Veils. Teague. Maybe Mind Sensor? What does Mind Sensor do for us? What does Mind Sensor do for us? What does Mind Sensor do for us? Also, are they playing Blade? Because if they're playing Blade, I definitely want access to the Knight of Bottoms. They didn't show me anything that tells me that they're not playing Blade, so I guess I'm going to hedge a little bit. Sell my Modern Amulet Titan a year ago, and I'm thinking about rebuying. What version do you think might be most reliable to get the cards for? Do you have an opinion on that? I would appreciate the help. Yeah, Sweatpants, so what I would recommend, right now, the meta is very, very hostile to Amulet. That's why I've been working on this deck, because this deck, as you can see, it's a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean insanely better against control decks than Amulet is. So this is Honestly, this might just be a better deck against the meta right now than Amulet is. But if you wanted to go the Amulet, and if you wanted to play Amulet right now, I would play a Karn list 100%. I actually don't really like Knight in this matchup. Of the Reliquary, that is. Just gets answered too easily. Ugh. If I had a one land, I would definitely keep this. I think we have to keep this one. And I guess I'm gonna bottom the Ramunap. I'm just gonna bottom the Bellower for now. Good, good. Looking for force. There's no way they kept force in this matchup, right? There's simply no way they did. Well, considering the fact that they can't really do anything here, I'm not gonna play into their mana leak. So I'm just gonna Vial in the Thalia next turn. They can do like the fairy, just minus on the Vial, which would be annoying, but that means that I get to resolve the Thalia. Stoneforge. Okay, so they are playing Stoneforge. Temple Garden. Play Courser. Next turn we can Courser plus Ramunap. Blackstones. To those Karn lists, I prefer something more stocked in a specific meta deck. Sometimes like something like more 6 months ago. I like the list you're playing though, pretty spicy. Yeah. This is a completely different deck though. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted a more stock list, I posted the list that I would be playing on my on my it's not my Discord. It's the must draw cards. All right, sweet. It's not the Discord. It's the what am I trying to say here? For my patrons, my patrons and my Twitch subs. That's what I was trying to say. Can I attack here? Like, if they have Battle School, I get completely blown out. So I think I'm just gonna pass. Okay, so they don't have Battle School, which is good for us. The good thing is that this ward is not really doing anything here. Like, it's just giving them mana, which is good. But like, because we have Ramunap, we don't even care about our hands, our cards being discarded and stuff. We could chomp, but I think like we get to attack back, which is more valuable. They know I have the Flagstone, so I'm gonna pitch that. End step. Yes, play another Courser. Untap. Keep these on 3. Okay, so what could happen here? Nothing really? Like sharks? Sharks for 2? They can't Cryptic. Because there's Italia. They can path something. I'm not playing around sweepers because I just don't think my opponent has any. So I'm just winning this race handily. And now I continue to never play into their counter magic. Just get back to flagstones, gain some life. When they attack, I'm just going to discard my forest, doesn't matter. Next turn, they can't even tap out, because the Bellower just kills the... If we resolve Bellower, we just kill them. Now they're going to have 5 mana, so now they're going to have Cryptic mana, for what's worth. It might be worth something. Just gonna look my opponent dead in the eyes. Just dead in the eyes and I'll do. Take it. Maybe they make a big shark here. Wouldn't surprise me. What is this, a 3/3 shark? Yeah. Path my Raminap. I can just let this resolve and not fetch. I think I'm gonna resolve and not fetch. So I can draw a lower. Vial goes up. I can just cast it. I just cast the Bellower. Keep this one. Gain life. Don't really care about Ghost Quarter. Unfortunately, this time around we do have to play into their mana leak, but that's fine. Or Gust, I guess. Sure, let's put it on top. Try it again next turn. We better do something very good, opponent, because we're at 18. Thank you for that follow. Jega. They kind of have to make me shuffle. Greetings for Island. Ah, so Jao, ¿cómo anda, Jao? ¿Todo bien? The 2/4 crew, yeah, it would have been better for them, I guess, if they had made a... Okay. Sure, the Mill Bellower. That's a shitty draw. That's a real shitty draw, unfortunately. Okay, let's see if we can have some lands on top. Nice. Oh, hello. If they have a second Shark Typhoon, that sucks for us. But we're kind of okay otherwise. And now we have a 6/6 trample coming down next turn. That was a pretty uneventful Ashiok. My opponent has had Stoneforge equipped with a sword for 4 turns now, and they have achieved nothing. They have achieved actual nothing. Yes, I'm gonna let that resolve. I'm gonna say no. Stoneforge. Well, I'm drawing a Titan now, and I'm vialing it in, so... Yeah, they're gonna have to field. They're gonna have to field it, they're gonna lose. But this taps them out also. Oops, clicked on the wrong one. Oh, hello. It's a pretty good one. Gonna keep these in 5. Go find basic. Sweet. So it's correct for me to keep on 5 because if I find a Titan, I can just uptick, and if I find the Golos, I can also just cast it. So I think we can attack here. We would be trading... We would be trading Dryad for Stoneforge, but I think that's okay. Because it means that if they attack, they cannot violate Skull. And if this Titan resolves, I'm winning regardless, so... So they're probably going to field. Well, I guess that the correct thing would be for them to equip the Shark and swing with the Shark. Yeah, they can also just hardcast the Skull. No, what's really insane, this deck doesn't even need Uro. No, it doesn't. So I have enough mana, so I'm just gonna leave the... Wait, where's my other basic? Oh, it got mailed with the Ashiok, that's what happened there. Oh, come on. Confirm Black Sack. Again, as I explained, this is correct. Knight of the Reliquary. All right, now this is gonna be tough to beat. I think that if they didn't have the Ashiok and I had drawn the tracker there, we would have been in fine shape. But the second Ashiok is really tough for us to beat because thanks to the Batter Skull, it means that we're not gonna be able to race. In fact, I think I need to chomp attack into the Ashiok. So I'm basically just trading my Courser for my opponent gaining 4 life, but I get rid of the Ashiok. Yeah, now it's actually getting tough. I think we were fine until the Batter Skull plus second. I think we were fine until the second Ashiok. Now they have Batter Skull going with the sword, so now it's actually a problem. And I think I'm actually going to fetch here, or shuffle here, because I would like to draw a Golos or something like that. They should probably attack with everything too. Yeah. Yeah, we were fine. We were fine, and then the second Ashiok came down and that messed everything up. This deck does not get as owned by Ashiok, but it's still pretty good. Okay, so we have to draw Titan now. Titan? That's why I take the Vial up, because we need to draw Titan at this point. Like, it's the only way that we can come back. And even still... we draw Titan, we win. That's like the best... That's the best thing I could think of, honestly. That was a genius moment. To add that to the rewards and stuff. That was really a genius moment. Do I even want Veil of Summer in this matchup? Is Veil of Summer better than even Mind Sensor is what I'm trying to say, for example. I don't even think so. You can just add a second Knight and the Mind Sensor, just cut the Veils. They just don't seem that good in this matchup. Something about Stratosaurus that is just timeless. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go with this actually. Lost to the future of Bush Mythics. Yes, exactly. The actual nut draw. The actual nut draw. It doesn't matter what we lead on. The thing is, like, my opponent loses to the Vial, but it is definitely incorrect for them to keep their forces in, right? So they have no answers to a turn 1 Vial. Which puts me in such a great spot. Well, we're just trying a little bit too many basics. I don't like this too much. Don't like this too much. I think I'm gonna start ramping here. Yeah, I'm gonna start ramping. Actually, yeah, now with the Thalia, if they have a fetch, we can actually just fetch in response and we get them. Yeah, they can destroy my field. It's kind of okay, because we could just go fetch another one. So we have a forest. We get a... Oh, we have both. Damn it. Okay, so I guess we have to get a plains here. Then we get a temple garden. Then we get another flagstones. Keep on ramping. Rampant ramping. pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm holding up Reclaimer activation though. Is the last stop green white Titan? What? What do you mean COT4? Sack this. Yes, get another planes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get Windsweep Heath. They just concede. Can't keep up with Titan Vial. Can't keep up with Titan Vial. Deck is a beast. I mean, I guess. It's really funny. Like, it's just really, really funny because, like, this deck really started as a meme. Deck list? Yeah. You can find it right there, my friend. GG's, GG's. I mean, I don't know, man. I just keep winning with it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Modern is sweet now. It is in a good spot. Came for the Cyber Guide, stayed for the meme. That's the ultimate compliment. Coffee Pirate, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription for the 12th month in a row. Full year of support. Thank you so much. So I think I try to pressure my advantage, right? I try to press my advantage here. So I'm just gonna play Tracker. So if my opponent, if they do have a removal spell and they spend it on the Thalia, then they can't spend it on the Tracker and vice versa. Keep this one. They can cycle Shark Typhoon, they can only make it 1/1 Shark. So this is basically a legacy deck now. I mean, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It's a great deck, if that's what you're asking about. Definitely will say that much. I feel like the best way to describe this deck is better than you think it is. That's probably the best way to describe it. So again, same situation as last turn. So we're gonna attack first, see what my opponent does. If they tap out, Golus. They don't tap out, well, they're down to 5. Yeah, I guess I do this. Maybe they cast a Remand Remand as announcer on the board. So, whatever. Thank you for the follow, Noobman93. Why did I play Bog main phase 1 and not after attacks? Because if my opponent has a removal spell for the tracker that they're planning on using on combat, I get a guaranteed extra clue. That's why. So they trophy my Dryad to not die to my Valakut, and now they're basically triggering my field. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's the current state of affairs right now. Down to 3. Wilderness Wreck. Okay, so now they need a Cryptic. And if they Cryptic tap, we can Bellower, go get Dryad. Tap all creatures, draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got them in the lock now, right? So I think that what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna Golos here. And I'm gonna get Sanctuary so I can replay Bog so my opponent cannot lock me out. We also get to draw a card for what's worth. But the real reason I'm doing this is because I want to Bog the Cryptic. Pass the turn. Because I'm trying to find a land so I can set up lethal with Woodland Bellower plus any land drop. Taking my Urusilian money and buying the cards for this deck on MTGO. Maybe that's the move. Maybe that's the move. Alright, so I want Vials, especially against this version of the deck, because they just show me that they have access to black cards. So don't want this. Knight of Autumn sounds okay. Knight not very good against Ashiok, that's why I'm cutting it. Steve not very good against this deck. Same thing with Radiant Fountain. Cut one Reclaimer. Do you think that a version of Devoted Druid with Vial would be good? I don't know. You should ask Laplace John about that. That's not my... Devoted Druid decks are not my area of expertise, and honestly, I'm not even a fan of that style of deck to begin with anyway. 5x8 Vials and they spike hard because of your silly deck building. I'm gonna donate some big bits. Sounds good. I'll take you up on that, Stabs, you know that. You want to make sure that you get the proper art as well. The difference in price is not that considerable. It's not that huge. This hand on the draw might be a little bit too slow, unfortunately. That's a lot better. Definitely keeping double Vial. So I think I'm bottoming Bellower. Feels vile, man. mean, as long as they don't steal my Vial on their main phase. A troll deck. Aren't troll decks like the best decks, Magus? Feels Vial, man. Exactly. Flagstones. So I'm gonna upkeep. Get Amber Skull. Oh, I should have held priority. No, I guess it doesn't matter. We have so many good options. We have so many good options. I guess I'm gonna Ewit so we can establish the loop. I cannot wait for my opponent to tap out during their turn to do silly stuff, and then we just get to knight their wreck. Push. So I think what we have to do is we have to Vial in the Thalia now. And choose this one as the copy that we keep. This means they don't get priority to cast spells on the cheap, so they cannot like Archmage's Charm or whatever. I guess I should have Veil there. That was actually a mistake. Snapcaster. How many ways can somebody own their opponent? Tell me, how many ways can somebody own their opponent in a single turn sequence? Because I'm losing count. I don't know anymore. I don't even know anymore. I'm just losing counts. My opponent says you are killing me. I'm giving them a smiley face. Sure. So now if they try out something silly, we can Ewit back, Veil, cast Veil. Oh, this is insane. This is so sick. Okay, so this one's gonna go up to 5. This one stays at 3. My favorite thing about this deck is how people constantly ask me why am I playing Vial and why am I not playing like Noble Hierarch or Arboreal Gracer instead of Vial. That's probably my single favorite thing about this deck. Feels like you're cryptic, thank you very much. Instant speed cavern for all creature types. I have never heard a truer statement in my entire life. I've never heard a truer statement in my entire life. Opponent doesn't want to play anymore. GG's, opponent. Oh, man. Oh, man. Shona, you missed. We're already Vial in Titan this league. You weren't here, I don't think. Sure. We're probably playing against Eldrazi Tron because that's what Matthias plays. So this is probably a fine hand against Tron. Love how everybody says something. Yeah, I know, it's great. Never has an opponent not been impressed by this. Oh, Shana. Honestly, this is kind of an unfortunate circumstance here. Warping Well, my dude. Okay, you got it. Let's get the Ghost Quarter. I think it's pretty important for us to resolve Dryad in case of a Thought Not Seer next turn. Oh, they just had the Natty Tron. Classic. Okay, no dismember. Chalice for 0. I think my opponent thinks I'm on Amulet. So this means that they can make up Tron again, but they would need to spend their mana on their turn, and then we can blow it up again while triggering Valakut at the same time. They might need to blow up the Valakut here, so maybe get a tech edge or something. Which means, yeah, which means that we get to... Yep. Which means that we do get to blow up their Tron for good. And we do it right now. So we have multiple draws that kind of just win the game. Ugh. Alright, my opponent is a Laxac, so I guess that it doesn't matter, huh? Luxac emote next, yeah, exactly. So now they're gonna have Tron live again. And they have coding going. We can still draw Raminap though. Raminap or Illidan Briscoe. Yeah, my opponent was just too lucky for us. We still had good outs, but at this point we just don't anymore, right? Yeah, this is the guy that we needed to draw in time. Brutal. Okay, so Teak sounds good. These sound good. Can cut probably all the vials actually. Get Mind Sensor. Do you have Horizon Lands? No, we're not playing any Horizon Lands. No Horizon Canopies. Do like this. Are they gonna put Primetime on the bottom? Were we definitely dead there if Raminab was only 2 cards down? Yes, because we just wouldn't have had the time to get there, basically. So I think what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna get another Flagstones. Spatial Contortion. Okay. Well, now that we know what my opponent's got going on there, I'm not gonna do that. So probably Castle. I'm considering the fact that I could spend this turn to go Squatter, but I can call for Raminap here. I think I'm gonna do that. All right, one more turn. And I think I'd rather blow up the Ursa's Mine there instead of the Blast Zone. We beat Karn, we beat Reality Smasher, we beat basically... I guess they can minus for Piting Needle. If they have exactly minus for Piting Needle, then maybe we struggle. Tormod Script. Well, that also does it, I guess. And I'm going to draw it here instead of Tracker because I can set up a Golos for next turn, which kills this. And then we can start rebuying the Windswept Heath. Don't have a Thought Knot. Come on, opponent. Why do they always have it? Like, they always have everything, every single time. It's crazy. Alright, second Golos. Titan off the top. What else is good? Valakut is good. Knight of Autumn is good. What else? Snow-covered forest. Play another land. Alright, so at this point I've gotten enough value, so I'm just going to suicide one of these into the Thought Knot Seer because we have to answer the card, otherwise we lose to it. So they're probably going to block the Dryad, which makes sense. But we do get to clear the Karn. And we can start cracking clues here. Come on. That's ridiculous, man. That's just so ridiculous. Should I get the planes? We get a crack now because otherwise the Karn just locks us out of doing it. Oh man, that's absurd! You have a Thought Knot too? Oh, Reshaper, okay. That's less bad, I guess. Thalia on top. I don't think I like Thalia. But I'm going to attack the Karn here. They might just chomp with the Matter Reshaper, but like I have to start grinding through their creatures. Well, I guess that also happens. Okay, so this at least means that they cannot go all this dust. Today I got Artillery Mistlay. I threw a ball against the wall. Will you do something similar? I'm wasting my time waiting for such emotions. I can do like this. Is this enough for you, Magus? Like this. I used to have a ball that I could throw to the wall here, but I don't know where that ball went. We got a missing ball, chat. We got a missing ball. I have this little guy. but this is actually, it's pretty solid. Cole, UV Love Poker, thank you for the follow. I also have this, but this one I'm not gonna be throwing around. Look at this guy. This drummer guy. It's pretty sick. But no. I don't have anything throw-worthy here. Unfortunate. That means that I'm unprepared. That means that I'm unprepared, and I apologize for that. Need a mini table from a dollhouse so I can flip it just like boop. Just all right. Coding my thing, I guess. What else do you got, opponent? What did you draw now? Reality Smasher, sure. They do have access to Blast Zone there. That cannot mean anything good for me. It's not a bad one. That's actually not bad. We can copy my opponent's Blast Zone. Although I guess that with the coding, it's not gonna do anything. If we throw everything at the Karn, 4 damage get through, that's just not enough, right? Shit. I'm gonna send the tracker though. Again, we have to slug through these Matter Reshapers. Alright, what did you find, opponent? Dismember. God damn it. Ugh. So unfair. So unfair when your opponent gets luckier than you, right? So this probably goes after the Raminab, I would imagine. Because now they can actually start locking me out. Yeah. Alright, let's draw something reasonable here, okay? Just going to blow up the Blast Zone every turn. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Titan still wins right now. Yes, Titan would win. And I think we should attack with everything at the Karn. Opponent might block there, but the Karn dies, or they can block here, but we at least trade. I guess that is probably going to depend on what's on top of my deck. Shall I not bad too? Yeah, oh, they're just going to find the Ballista here. Yeah, that's very good. They drew another Reshaper. Come on. My opponent has not whiffed a single turn. Not a single turn have they whiffed, and we have whiffed multiple times already. Not a single time. Every single time they have drawn a card, it has been a good card. The Matter Shaper, they dismembered to answer the Raminap. They had the card on the turn right before I played the thing. Now they can have the Python Needle. I don't think what they named with the Python Needle though. This one is the first one that was kind of a whiff. So they put the Needle in hand. But this turn they're gonna play the Ballista. Yeah, they bring this up to 3. Yeah, we're just locked out at this point. They blow up all of our dudes, we're forced to chomp. Coding destroys Blast Zone. We're just dead here. Biting Needle names Blast Zone, of course. So I guess they don't even need to blow up the thing. They can just use Biting Needle to lock it up. And they also drew more creatures, of course. Alright, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. My opponent is luckier than I am. Get mad, throw that ball for Magus. Somebody counter Q me with Neoform, and I guarantee that I will get mad. Use my Bosch Unlimited to fling a ratchet bomb at my opponent. Such value. Those are the value plays, Magus. Alright, so our 5-0 was ruined, but it's okay. We're still gonna 4-1. We're playing against Overturf. Ryan Overturf. Going 5, I guess. So I have to assume that we're playing against some Prowess deck of sorts, because that's what Overturf does. So I think I'm gonna bottom Reclaimer, because it's gonna be really tough to get value from it. The Soul Read. Well, I guess we drew a Reclaimer. The Soul Scar Read, I guess. He almost plays Prowess exclusively. Yeah, I'm well aware. He might be on blue-red. Seems like mono-red for now. Yeah, okay, so it is mono-red because they have Lava Spike. So I don't think I'm going to chump this turn. Elevator going up. That's a really good one for them to draw there. Bolt face. Lava Dart face. I think we're gonna have to go get Radiant Fountain right here. And then I'm gonna have to Vial in Courser. So I'm gonna hold up Steve here. So wait, so if I... Oh, this is better. So we can Vial in Dryad. We float mana. We play and then we replay this. That gains us 2 more life up to 5. And then we can cast Courser and we can fetch Steve. That seems better to me. So float green. Green. Land 1. Bounce. Land 2. Green. Courser. I guess we chill here. So with this trigger on the stack, Vial in Tracker, Vial up, Castle, boom, gain life, do stuff, play land, Golos, we're gonna copy Radiant Fountain, Suva, Radiant Fountain, now Steve triggers Valakut while gaining life. Basic Forest, trigger Valakut. Ping there. Play another land because we have Dryad plus Courser. Alright, this, these, and some of these. What do we not like? Sack X47, thank you for the follow. Knight seems slow, Ghost Quarter seems terrible. Shalai's cool, Golos is cool, Trackers can go. Some number off. Thought it was fun, really. Damn, that turn was great. Wasn't it? I know. Yeah, that was a pretty sick game. Rather happy with how that one turned out. Board 2000, think of a follow. So you're saying I can bare minimum for rolling this deck every single time, right, friend? I mean, that's what I've been doing, so I imagine that that will extend to everybody else. Maybe cut a Titan in this matchup. Is Titan always better than Bellower? Bellower is an indirect answer to Blood Moon. I think I'm just gonna cut one of the Titans. Arasta, as we saw earlier, is kind of insane in this matchup, so happy to have access to Arasta. I'm just gonna cut all the Trackers. Is Ryan streaming too? He very often streams. I'm gonna keep this. If they have a Braid, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. But if they don't, then this hand is actually pretty solid. Oh, he is streaming? Sweet. Cutting Titan, Sacrilege. Well, against the mono red Prowess, like I rather just like make my curve a little bit lower. Bubble. I think I'm probably not gonna have enough time here. I think that he's gonna kill me unless I draw. What can I draw? I don't even know what I can draw at this point. Empath didn't cut it in this deck. I am testing Shalai over Empath right now, but as everything with this deck, it's just like there is nothing even remotely close to stock with this deck, so. Well, if we somehow not die, which seems extremely unlikely, then we're gonna be in really good shape. Yeah, that sounds kind of lethal to me, right? So I'm forced to block here. It's probably going to Wild Slash. Oh, there was a Lava Dart in the yard. I actually missed that. Oh yeah, he started the turn with the Lava Dart. All right, game number 3. It honestly feels more important for us to stop what they're doing than for us to do what we're doing, which is a weird thing. But I think it might just be how this matchup is supposed to work out. This hand is awesome though. We got turn 1 Reclaimer into activation, into turn 3 Ramina plus land. We could also turn 2 Thalia, which is pretty sick. And we also have Knight of Autumn to help us stabilize. Yeah, this hand is kind of insane. Yeah, I think that Thalia should be kind of great at that spell. I think now that I drew this, I'm gonna Thalia here. Slow him down a tad. Thalia is definitely not blocking the Soulscar Mage, so I might as well attack with her. Yeah, 100%. No, Thalia seems great here. And if we now get the combo, this might simply be GG's. Combo, of course, being Shalai plus Thalia. Yeah, now they are forced to activate there. So otherwise they can never kill the Thalia. Hard cast, light up the stage. Awkward that we actually cannot block. I'm gonna take it. Another light up the city. Well, that's really good for them. Does this change anything? Just gonna let that go. Second Reveler. Okay, so now they tapped out, so I cannot get... So I cannot get light up the staged. Right, so give me some business here, okay? Titan would be great. Arasta would be pretty solid too. Valakut, not so much, I don't think. So basically, he can't draw another Reveler, or we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. But like, if he has Blood Moon, I need to have an answer to it, so I can't really just play the Knight for no value. Ugh. This is how it starts. Paying attention, we're gonna need to explain how this deck works and decide what the strategy for all matchups, including tier 4 silly decks. Yeah, I can do that. Bolt Raminap. Alright, need something real good here. I need something really, really good here. And I guess I have Courser in my deck, so I shouldn't fetch, because I'm going to be fetching for a basic anyway. So I should not fetch, because... Remember when I didn't fetch because I had Courser in my deck? Well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hashtag UC chat. Don't tell me I'm dead. So now I can only call for a card with cost 5, so that would be a Golos. Oh man. He just had Lava Dart in hand. Well, I guess we're dead. Why didn't they Lava Dart there? Oh man. That's a sad way to go. That's a sad way to go. Maybe I should have played, when I had the chance to play the Knight, maybe I should have just like played it. Just to get it off my hands, because I ended up losing the game with the Knight in my hand, right? So clearly that might have been able to soak up some damage and stuff. The Prowess matchup seems okay. That was an unlosable hand. I mean, honestly, I don't think that if we play the Knight, we win. We would have been able in it. We would have been in a better spot. Like I would have been able to see one more draw step, but you calling it unlosable is just not true. So I feel like the Knight play was too conservative. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The problem is like the chances that my opponent has Blood Moon are pretty high, and if they do resolve a Blood Moon, then we actually have no answers. And then been watching him. I don't think he plays Blood Moon. Yeah, but like, I have to play around it anyway, right? Unless I have perfect information that they don't have that. With 4 floors in play already. Noob man, you clearly don't understand how this deck works. So I am not going to really take your argument because you don't know what you're talking about. So Blood Moon does host me because the way that I win the game, the way that this deck overpowers what my opponent is doing is not through my creatures, it's through my lands. So if my opponent does have a Blood Moon, then I cannot beat that. And also if I play a 4-3 in that Knight of Autumn, they just bolt it and they keep going about with their life, right? So if anything, if I were to play this, I would gain through life because it nets me more life, right? If they ping the Knight of Autumn with the Lava Dart, that saves me more life than them just bolting it and then just kill you to go. So why am I so many PTs away from picking the deck? Yeah, I mean you can. It's not that far away, honestly. If you own Amulet, you're not really missing that many cards. You're just missing the 4 vials, really. Everything else is dirt cheap. Maybe the trackers and coursers are a little bit more expensive, but everything else is super cheap. Yeah, everything else. Because the expensive cards are the ones from Amulet. I guess Castle is not very expensive, but Blast Zone is. Oh, channel points or whatever. Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying now. I thought that you meant like you were missing ticks or something. Okay. So Arasta actually felt really good. Probably not. Well, it might be worthy of. Main deck inclusion in the current metagame. Honestly, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be playing another league. I think I'm just gonna run it back. I want to continue testing these cards. Tig feels a little bit underwhelming, so I might not play Tig anymore. But yeah, I'm going to give it another shot with this same list. What was the overall record today? We played 1 league so far, and we went 3-2. But we're gonna play another one right now. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.